We had got a phone call, 3 o'clock in the morning. We went to the hospital, and by 6 o'clock he had pneumonia. His lungs were filled up with fluid and he passed away.
49-year-old Gary lives in Belfast, Northern Ireland, along with his wife and 2 children. He works as a quality controller for aerospace components and is a passionate runner. But life wasn't easy for him growing up.
There was times when you were low in financial. I know my mum and dad were at one time, and getting some money just to get food, to make it through the week until the next benefits came in. And I remember then, my mummy cooking food because it was cheaper to do that and cook rice, different kinds of rice dishes, because it was the best way to last till the following pay cycle.
Despite their financial difficulties, Gary's family stuck together, with God at the centre of their family. Gary's father did everything he could to provide for the family. But then one day, he became very sick.
He had actually had cancer, lung cancer he had picked up. He went through all the chemo and all the radio, and then all of a sudden, when we thought he was getting better, he took a chest infection.
Gary's father lost his battle with cancer. Despite his grief, Gary had peace because he knew that his father had known the Lord. The cancer charity that supported his dad during his last days had been so caring, and Gary wanted to do something to help in return.
There was a local charity run, and it was for cancer. So that inspired me then to start running, because then I could donate to that charity. I felt, what could I do to help in memory of my dad? And that's how I got involved in my first marathon. From that, I done a reasonably good time, and I quite enjoyed it. I enjoyed the thrill of it.
Gary participated in several other marathons and absolutely loved that he was making a difference by raising funds for charities. Then one day, he was introduced to Barnabas Aid. When he heard how they were helping suffering Christians in different parts of the world, he wanted to be part of the mission.
Well, I always remember a statement, and he says, persecution will refine the church. And it would, basically. If you were oppressed, it would bring questions to your own life, that how committed am I to Christ? Can I confess his name to people who are oppressing me? For those who are in those countries who are persecuted and put in prison and put to death, I just think to myself, such a terrible, difficult situation to be in. I know God can comfort and guide him, give him the strength to get through it, but to think about it, it's just my mind can't fully grasp, because we've never experienced it within this country.
So in order to support those Christians, Gary decided to run the London Marathon to raise funds for Food.Gives, which is a Barnabas Aid initiative sending food to countries where Christians are going without.
Proverbs 21 verses 13, it says, those who shut their ears to the cry of the poor also will cry out and not be listened to. And once I heard that verse, that just spoke to me. That was God saying, I think you need to do something. Whether it's £10 you raise or £1,000, you need to raise, you can have an opportunity of raising some money to help somebody that's in need and who are going through difficult experience, that need nutrition and need help.
Gary undertook grueling training for 6 long months. Every part of his training reminded him of the suffering Christians around the world, especially those who don't even have access to basic nutrition.
Recently, I watched a story, it was on Doodoo, and about the needs that she required within her life, was EPOP porridge which gave her, the need that she needed, the vitamins and the nutrition that she was missing within her life. So for not even to get those, it sort of struck me and thought, I do take my daily vitamins myself for that reason every day, because I run and I keep my immune system strong.
Today is the day when Gary will be running with 40,000 participants from all over the world, each raising funds for their favourite charities. It is one of the most popular marathons in the world, and the chances of spotting your participant in the pack are low. We found Gary at the finish line wearing his bright pink Food.Gives jersey after completing the 26.2 exhausting miles.
All right, so how was the experience? Brilliant, amazing. Couldn't ask for any better. Looking forward now to rest the rest of the night. But the atmosphere, the people, you couldn't ask any better. Brilliant there is.
What was it like running for your suffering brothers and sisters?
Well, it gives you motivation, keeps you going, and just thought, gives you a wee bit of extra go to run there. Especially the last few miles when they're tough, you need something to keep you motivated and keep running. And a purpose, so a purpose to run for Food Doc gives, you couldn't ask for a bigger purpose.
He is also happy that through his gifts and talents, he is helping the gospel reach even further through the work of Barnabas Aid.
As I live my Christian faith, my motto is, you love the Lord with all your heart, soul, mind and strength, and to love your neighbour as yourself. And, what is my call each day as I live? How do I respond and how do I serve to spread the good news of the kingdom of God? And to do this, to run, it's a blessing really, because I know many people don't have this opportunity to run because they don't have the ability to, or there's health issues. I'm healthy and I'm fit and I can run. And for other people, it's, they have blessings in other areas which can be their outreach and be their how they share the good news of Jesus to others.